But we're back. What I need to let you guys know is that I have a good batch of gameplay that's already from season one to show my progress or road to this Orion camo mumbo jumbo that I got going on. And like I was saying before, I will be diving into rank play for sure. I definitely will be diving into rank play 110%. I'm not even about to play around with that. I actually want to go for, if I'm gonna be totally honest, I actually want to go for the which one is it? That top 250 competitor in the skill division. I actually want to go for this top 250 ranking. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know I'm gonna fall behind to a lot of people that may not have particularly a day job to work outside of, you know, Call of Duty actually being their job, because they already make content and they're already very well established. But you know, that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if I if it was that easy, I would have just did it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's about making sure that you do the right things, bro. The right goddamn things. I don't care what nobody says. It's about doing the right things. So we really and truly, all right. Just to break this down, I really and truly have. It probably was about 60 days at the start, or like 57 or some shit like that. I'm not too sure. I forgot how long season 2 has been out already. But yeah, man. Um I know that there's new weapons to explore, aka this new shotgun, this knife, aka these dual katana blades, and then you have this ISO hemlock, which is basically the gun from MW3, if I'm not mistaken. Is that MW3 or is that Ghost? I think this is like, I think this is more of like a Ghost remastery type of thing going on for this gun in particular, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong. Yeah, man, this is like the Brecci apparently, but it just looks like an AK or one of the KNs from one of the previous years. Yeah, I'm not really too keen on the outfits, if I'm gonna be honest. Ruthless Pursuit, okay, cool. See, no, this is not. That's the thing. I don't want to say that they're not terrible. They're not terrible. They're just not selling me to a point to where I'm like, yeah, I need the battle pass for these joints. See, now maybe this is more like the speed of, okay, this looks cool. I know more people are gonna really go in for mainly this skin as well. Of course, everybody loves the rose skins, of course. So it's just like a samurai theme, more so, huh? Than anything else. Okay. Seems like that's the overall theme that we're getting here. You got return fire, which is so. I don't know. I don't know how to really truly feel about this shit. Now well, the maxed out battle pass skin. Let me put it that way. The max battle pass skin is oh man, it's nice. It's nice. Let me not be too critical. Not be too critical, but when it comes to these million and billion, sometimes $1 trillion corporations, you gotta really look back and step back to really take a look at these motherfucking like just simple nuances that they miss into the game. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to really like rate this as far as like a BP is concerned. Because yes, don't get me wrong, there's new weaponry. Okay, cool. There's new weaponry. We got a melee weapon, we got a shotgun, and we got an AR. Okay, great. We have skins now. More skins. We have a rank play. And we currently have a rank play. We got infected this time around. We got infected. Where's the other one? It's not bounty, which is the other one. I think apparently not momentum. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I forgot the name of the flipping thing. If I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna be 100% honest, I really truly do not know. We have infected, of course. That's a given, pretty much. Okay, that's the biggie. Well, oh yeah, hardcore, of course. Okay, great. That's awesome and all that. Me personally, I just don't. Yes, I'm glad that it's in the game. I'm glad that it's here. I'm all for advancement of the game itself. But what I will not do, and what I will not sit here and try to tolerate or try to promote at all, I will not do it. I promise you, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna promote these guys having content that having this type of content in games on release date or literally weeks or so after the potential release date. We're almost 100 days into the life cycle of this game already, and we're now getting a hardcore mode. We had that bullshit. We had that piece of nonsense realism mode, aka tier 1, which, don't get me wrong, if I play a lot of the whatchamacallit, if I play a lot of the clips that I have as far as my rankings and me ranking up guns or getting camos for guns on the way to Orion, I have a good batch of clips for sure. When it pertains to those things, if I utilize those things as far as the realism mode, because it's not tier 1, that shit was realism. If I'm being honest, that shit was straight up just realism. Yeah, it was cool for what it offered at the moment. Don't get me wrong, it was cool. But at the same damn time, we have to now ask ourselves, why the hell wasn't a hardcore mode where it's literally one shot, one kill, which has always been, and they advertised tier 1 as the hardcore mode? It's not like we simply only had. It's not like tier 1 wasn't supposed to be the hardcore mode in accordance to what many developers did say, or the ones that did come out on Twitter to speak on these particular situations that were plaguing the minds of all of the player base that actually wanted this in the game. They explained tier 1 as to be hardcore mode. So how the hell do we actually get hardcore in season 2, ladies and gentlemen? But enough of that. Nonetheless, it's all good. I'm not in it to simply just keep nagging a game. I already bought it. I'm not here to simply play the scapegoat role or the cry wolf role all the time. Yes, there is need for complaint. Yes, there is need for resolution and solution to where these things do not continuously happen. But I'm not gonna put myself in a situation to where it's just like, oh damn, this guy's just always complaining, blah blah blah. Even though I really wouldn't give a rat's ass, to be honest, if anybody was to ever say that on any video of mine, to be honest, because actually people don't understand that the complaining and the constant complaint is what brings about change, whether you like it or not, whether you want to accept it or not. The constant complaining is what certainly certainly, almost always will be the reason change comes about. No matter which way you would like to slice it, I promise you, bro. You got people that will legitimately try to play like they don't understand that. But you know, to me, I believe that it's always like that when it comes to these weird things that you have going on in the life cycles of these games, 24/7. You're gonna have contrarians of both sides. So now, once again, yeah, I currently have Orion camo. To put it simply enough, they finally fixed the weapon charms or the gun screen, let me say, to where it actually shows the gun screen instead of it not being available. So I currently have. Wait, god damn, that's how many headshots I have total. That's freaking insane, bro. Is that how many kills I have total in headshots? I think the headshots I have is 22.5k and 33.4k kills. That's actually not bad. But someone that took breaks in between and all these other things that just didn't want to touch it. Not gonna hold you. Alright. So you know what? What I'm fixing to do is definitely hop into at least one game. Oh yeah, and by the way, I do have all of these other things with the Orion unlocked. Of course, because you have to at least get poly on 51 of the items or 51 of the weapons. I currently only have the Pila at Orion as well as the RPG at Orion. I'm currently still working on the Shrella and Joker. I wish I was able to knock these things potentially out well beforehand, but you know, it's life at the end of the day. I really do wish I could have knocked those things out. I'm gonna be honest. I really do wish I could have knocked those things out. But also, oh wait, I forgot one grand talking point before I even get into this game. Let's just talk about this real quick. For multiplayer, we got a lot of different changes to just UI and just I guess I'm not sure if connectivity and server issues may have gotten more corrected. I'm not too sure if I read that in the past notes at all, but we got a lot of weapon tune changes. We got just weapon changes in general. If I'm gonna be 100% honest, we got two maps as far as season 2 is concerned. Now, I know what people do a lot of the times when you simply point out the said flaws of a game. They don't like it, don't play it, or don't. Why'd you buy it? Blase, blase. Okay, cool. If you're someone that hasn't been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, or even before that when it was just straight Call of Duty and not anything warfare, then you have no place to really speak on really anything that somebody that is a veteran player has to bring across, because you just don't have enough experience to be able to talk on these points, because you don't have enough ground game as far as different companies making games, different ups and downs of many different years of Call of Duty. Like, I've been playing Call of Duty since I was a little ass kid, man. I'm a grown ass man now. So at the end of the day, I have so much more insight on what the fuck I can actually be looking for. And even in the more previous Call of Duties, like I'll say even the last 5, I'm gonna stretch it and even say the last what 6 to 8 years of COD. I've been fairly a grown ass man, bro. So at the end of the day, like it really doesn't matter at all what time period you want to really stretch it from or whatever. We've had good Call of Duties within the last 6 to 8 years. Well, guess what? Those really good Call of Duties, respectfully, definitely stopped after. If I'm gonna be honest, BO4 was good. It wasn't really good. I loved BO4. I still would play BO4 to this day over this game, 110%. If it wasn't newer, fresher, and just had more for me to do and more for me to accomplish that I haven't already accomplished on it, and it wasn't fresh for content, I would definitely play that game way more. But there were some kind of underlying issues with BO4. Let's be honest. It really was. Especially if you're someone that's a solo player. There's a lot of different ways that people would team up or could be in full parties and just almost decimate you just because of their full party nature or their full party's power. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna, instead of just simply just talking, I'm gonna hop into one match at least for this gameplay, just to showcase a little bit of the newer maps, how I would play them. Because once again, if I'm not mistaken, Dome was in not only Vanguard, but I believe Dome came to Cold War as well. Did Dome come to Cold War? I believe Dome did come to Cold War. I'm not too sure. But I know it was in Vanguard for sure because yeah, I played Vanguard, unfortunately. Played Vanguard to all bits of hell.
We've lost the lead. Enemy counter UAV.
Bro, you gotta be shitting me. Yo. This is the one thing about playing this shit that gets like stressful as fuck. Since I'm not an ass player.
UAV is exiting the AO. Not one. We've taken the lead. Kill confirmed. We've lost the lead. Enemy UAV overhead. Counter UAV. UAV ready to deploy.
Yeah, I missed shots. That's my fault. I was about to get up.
Hostile mortar strike near your position.
He just killed me like randomly as fuck. Why am I not surprised? I do with Optic Texas being a fanboy.
UAV is a hostile UAV overhead. Confirm that one.
Here we go, bro. Let me guess. I have the same gun. Oh no, not a Lockman sub. Sorry, I forgot. It's not the same gun. It just looks the same.
UAV down. Recon is offline.
Throwing sticky.
Friendly UAV online. Confirmed.
Taking fire.
Counter UAV standing by.
Bro, what in the
The lead is
fuck?
ours.
Counter
Like,
UAV online.
Copy. Counter UAV deployed.
bro,
Running
is it
interference.
just me? I don't know.
The enemy's
Could be
taking
just
the
me.
lead.
Throwing
KIA
flash grenade.
confirmed.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. Enemy UAV active. UAV
Alright, turn the
standing
fuck
by.
up. Alright, turn the fuck up. And
Hostile
of
vehicle
course,
incoming.
what do you
Halfway to
know?
mission complete. Stay sharp.
Mr. Streaky just sitting in the back of the fucking map. Or the bottom of the bunker.
RTB is hostile mortar strike incoming.
Just won't ever get a lobby without like super annoying players.
We've lost the lead.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. Online and RTB.
Attack. Throwing flash grenade.
Yo, everybody is a superstar, bro.
No signal from the UAV.
I cannot believe some of the shit that I see half the time. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Notch one.
Why am I not surprised that the kid that's fucking trying the hardest is using a mini block?
Throwing flash grenade.
Why am I so just not surprised? Like, this shit is just nothing new for me, to be honest.
In your position.
Down. On your six.
Like, this shit is just stuns galore. Ay, ay, ay. Sucks, bro. Really having to be the best player on every team that you play on. In pubs.
Overhead.
Flash, cover your eyes.
This shit is fucking nuts, bro. This shit is nuts. I don't understand what the fuck is supposed to do. Well, it's my first game. I'm playing like the most annoying rabies infested kids. Like, these kids are all fucking locked. They don't have school today and shit. All it takes is a motherfucker not having school. He gonna fiend the fuck out. Trust me, believe. I would know, cause I used to be one of them kids. As soon as I realized there's no school to really have, and I got no school tomorrow, goddamn, best believe. All the adults that gotta work and shit, y'all gonna feel it. Y'all gonna be bad as hell.
Mission failed. Return to base.
But it's all good. It is what it is. First game of the day. I'm not expecting to be no super duper killer and be sitting here like the rest of these kids, crack aiming and shit and all type of shit. That's such an ass game. 22 and 22. Such an ass game. But what's sad is this is my first game of the day, and I guarantee you this is not the rest of the people that's on my team first game of the day. I guarantee you. I got motherfuckers going 21 and 22. 19, 17. That's not terrible. 21 and 22 is not horrible. Because I went 22 and 22 my dad, so I basically broke even. So, not gonna hate. But my dog, 9 and 19, 10 and 19, you are part of the reason, family. Like, you are a big part of the reason, my dog. Jesus.